Alright, Korriban Incursion from the perspective of an operative healer. This is probably my most played character, although I do consider myself casual. First thing I'm going to do is inspect to kind of see what I'm working with here. Another DP. Oh, that's a companion. Alright, now hopefully that DPS is on board. It's always important if you're DPS to get the smaller things first. Otherwise they'll kill your healer. I don't care if the main boss is a healer, the main guy is a healer. Take the weakest guys first, in my opinion. And that's from the point of perspective of a healer and from the point of perspective of when I play my tank. Why not get rid of the most things as quickly as you possibly can so the healer's dealing with less damage? And he's not going to get swarmed. Great job, guys. They did get these first. With this one, you want to avoid the tank is where he is, so he gets knocked back over here. But the boss can really knock back anybody. You want to avoid being in front of these cages, at least when they're open. I don't think it matters if they're closed, but once they bust open and things start coming out of them, like this one over here, you can get knocked back in the cage and you die. you will have to revive. You cannot be rezzed. And then you got the long run back. I'm going to pull up a little bit, but I'm not going to put my back to a container. In that case, everybody did his. In that case, since the boss was almost dead, I would have rather the DPS stayed on the tank. I mean, on the boss. But I'm not going to argue with him for jumping away and protecting the healer. And if he's not familiar with the mechanics of the flashpoint, then he may not know that when the boss dies, they die. So you don't want to leave too many of them out there for too long. But if it's right at the end of the battle, go ahead and drop the boss, and normally the healer can handle it for a little bit. Easy peasy. Very important to hide behind something and just let the things come to you.
What is it this time?
They are so scattered out that it's difficult for a healer to keep people up. Plus, most people are going to jump back there to begin with, so if you do run out, you're probably going to be the only one to run out. Which means you die, or the healer's going to run out and try and save you. And the healer's going to die, one or the other. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Would not have wanted to roll off the end. Don't get to the boss's back or you can get knocked off the edge. That's really the only thing. Let me get these things spread around again. Wow, somebody actually needed that one. Tank. Hey. What I do with this one is I'm going to run up right here with the healer, with the tank. And I'm glad everybody else is too. That way when the ads come, everybody can AoE and just instantly drop them. I don't have an AoE that's worth the darn. And get right back up here. Spread my... Don't knock stuff. When you kick stuff away, you cause problems. People are trying to AoE on this thing. They know they need to get them down quick. Don't knock back unless you're a healer and you feel in danger. I'm guessing that Zark's somewhat new to his class. Maybe even has not played this in a while or just come to it and he's building his first character up. Alright. That went about as smooth as you could hope. This is a great one just to yank them over the edge and let everybody AoE them down the first way.
What I'd do if I saw the Academy in the enemy's hands. Encrypted transmissions have been traced back to the Dark Council chambers. That must be where the Republic Command is operating from. We hope you don't find any Dark Council members up there. Captured or dead, either would constitute a gross humiliation.
Having stealthers on this thing really helps. He's already been put to sleep. I can see by the way he's wiggling around. You can also target him, and you can see he's put to sleep as well.
They've breached the front entrance. It's only a matter of time. Be ready.
The biggest thing here, I think, is to separate. Excuse me. You don't want to have everybody grouped in one spot, because from time to time, he'll do a saber throw and hit everybody in his path. If you're separated, then he can only do damage to one person. So I usually edge off to the side.
The Empire won't even know what hit it. Thought this would be a memorable fight.
It seems to me, and I could be completely wrong about this, that when people are grouped together and
Too late. We got what we
Jensen lifts everybody up in the air, when he throws you back, you take more damage if there are people grouped together. That could be just luck of the draw and who is here with me. But it just kind of seemed that way.
Hardly impressive.
You always want to have everybody up on health before this,
Did you really
because
think
especially
you
if
could
this
take me?
person's not
You
geared
don't even
very
have a
well,
clue,
they're
do
going to
you?
take massive damage. You see the tank took the most damage there. I'm going to do a couple AoEs
Press the attack.
to get us. Oh, that killed.
It's too late. We got what we came for.
Get everybody up. Back away, give myself a little room. Start spreading out my probes. Get back on track with my healing.
You can't win.
Do a little AoE there, catch everybody. And oftentimes when I do my AoE, I'll slide in a little bit just to make sure that I get caught in it as well.
The Empire won't even know what hit it. Enough sparring.
There we go. Well, this will be a good test if he gets knocked back into me as to whether there's any extra damage. Oh, I don't think so. That hurt. Tank's
You
hurt.
can't win. You can't stop it.
That is that. One of the easiest flashpoints in the game, as long as people understand the mechanic of the
It's all happening.
first boss, the droid by the
You
shield.
can't stop it.
So many people don't get that one for some reason, or maybe they just have difficulty seeing the ground plants, but they don't get out of them. I even had a battle recently where the tank wouldn't leave. He would stay on the boss while
And you
AoE's
can't
going
stop
off.
this.
And it's just difficult to keep him healed. He finally died. So don't be afraid if you're a healer. I know you may be a little shy. Don't be afraid to tell people what you want. Some people just don't know the mechanics, and that will certainly help out. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.